Are you dreaming about relocating and moving to Florida, a warm, year-round climate? This video is going to tell you a story of one of my clients who did exactly that. Relocated, moved from New Jersey to South Florida. We're in Fort Pierce, Florida. Just to give you an idea where we're located, South Florida has 5 counties. The most southern county is Miami-Dade County. From there, you go into Broward County, which goes from Hollandale Beach up through Deerfield Beach. That's Broward County, which includes Fort Lauderdale and all the other cities west, Coral Springs, Plantation, Sunrise, Deerfield Beach, etc. From Broward County, we then go into Palm Beach County, which starts in Boca Raton and goes up to Jupiter. From Palm Beach County, we go into Monroe County, which includes Jensen Beach, Stewart, and Hutchinson Island. From Monroe County, we then go into St. Lucie County, which is here where we are now, which includes Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce. So why are people moving up to St. Lucie County? The reason why they're doing it is because of the price, the value. These are all brand new homes under $400,000. How you doing? Just talking to one of the neighbors. So my buyers made the decision. I'm going to walk you through the whole story from when I met them to when they closed to where we are now. And they're not moving into their home until mid-December. So we're going to walk you through the whole story. Before we get to that, just want to mention, if you're new to this channel and you want to learn everything about living in South Florida, subscribe below and you'll be the first to know about all the new trends and new happenings here in South Florida. My name is Mitch Smith. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Realty based in South Florida. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for some help in moving to South Florida, and I absolutely love those calls. Whether you're gonna move in 9 days or 90 days, send me an email, shoot me a text, give me a call, and I'll help you make a smooth transition to South Florida. So as I mentioned, we're in Fort Pierce, Florida, St. Lucie County. So how did we get here? How did this whole story happen? These buyers were referred to me by or their clients now, they were buyers at the time, they were referred to me by a wonderful agent named Justin in New Jersey, a Keller Williams agent in New Jersey. I'm gonna guess about 6 to 8 months ago, they were referred to me. So they first had to sell their home, and Justin, who did a great job of getting their home sold, so they had their home sold, and they had to buy something. So we started with resale. And by the way, they were buying virtually, sight unseen. So all the showings were all done virtually. They didn't see, the first time they saw this brand new home they bought, at the closing, the day of closing. But we'll get to that part. So we started with resale homes. And as far as location, okay, I knew that with what they wanted and how much they wanted to spend, they were in the $350,000 to $400,000 range. They couldn't get that in Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach, or Martin County. It was not possible. So I immediately brought them to St. Lucie County. So we started seeing resale homes in both Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce. Well, we finally found a home. We saw maybe about 5 or 6 homes where they decided on a home they really loved in Port St. Lucie. So we went under contract, went through the inspection period, and unfortunately the inspection period, and this was a home that was about 20 years old, and unfortunately the inspection didn't go so well. There was an issue with the roof, a few other issues, and it ended up getting canceled. And oh, my buyers were heartbroken. They were just so heartbroken that they lost that home. They loved that home. They wanted it. It was everything they wanted. It was a beautiful 3-bedroom home. They were just so heartbroken. So we had to get back on our feet. I had to convince them, let them know that we're gonna find your dream home. We're gonna get back on the wagon and start seeing more homes. So I made the decision, why not show them brand new homes, new construction homes? There's nothing like new. You're not gonna have to deal with the inspection issues on a brand new home, roof issues, plumbing, electrical, it's all new. So I ended up showing them 2 different communities, one in Port St. Lucie. So I showed them some homes there. They didn't like, those homes did not meet their expectations. So I brought them up to Fort Pierce and I found a beautiful home for them. And this is just, someone was looking over them. In fact, they found a beautiful pie-shaped lot. This is the home they ended up buying right here. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home, right on the water. Let me walk you through just so you can see it. They paid $380,000. It's a beautiful, they call it a pie-shaped lot. There's nothing like a brand new home. This is a perfect lot for them. And it was available, not sold. Long view of the lake, which is the best view of a lake. Beautiful long view. great value in this home. They're going to screen this in because they're afraid of the alligators. Even though there probably won't be any alligators here, but you never know. This is Florida. And any waterway, there could always be an alligator. So anyways, we ended up, so they chose this home, went under contract. Not without any drama, of course, because they had to get all the paperwork signed. Everything was done virtually. Virtually, electronically. Finally went under contract. They were happy to close 3 weeks after we went under contract. Fast closing, because the home was almost already built. So we went under contract, and the next step is I made the commitment to, after we closed, I was going to meet the mover here, but we had to close first. So they come here on the closing day, which is sometime around early November. And the very first time they saw the home was on their closing day. Now, on a closing, both the husband and wife need to be present for the closing. They were staying in South Florida at a friend's home, friend's condo in Broward County, about 80 miles from here. You okay? I'm just talking to one of the workers here. So they get here for the move, and what happens? The wife shows up to the closing and the walkthrough, and the husband stayed back in their property 80 miles away. Well, you can't close. Both parties need to be present for the closing. So what do we do? Here we are the day of the closing. We had to close, and we needed both husband and wife, to be present at the closing. So what did we do? The builder made a great decision. We ended up scheduling a remote closing. So my buyer, who was here in Fort Pierce, had to rush back to Broward County, 80 miles, and by the way, it was torrential rain. This was in the summer. This was in September, and it was rainy season, and it was torrential rain. So she had to rush back home, and I had to stay back here with the home to do the walkthrough with the builder, which is really important because this tells you everything about the home. Everything about the home. Just want to get an idea what this community looks like. Beautiful, all brand new homes. So here we are. Buyer had to rush back to Broward County. I'm here to meet her husband. Her husband was there. And here I am doing the walkthrough with the builder. And what's the best way to communicate to my buyers on their brand new home? Well, I made the decision, a great decision, to put everything on video. I did the whole entire walkthrough on video, and they allowed me to do it. So I had the builder, and I put everything on there, all on video. It was about 8 or 10 different videos, and I texted it to them so they could watch it whenever they wanted to. So it worked out perfect. Great idea. Well, the mobile close was scheduled to meet the buyers at 6 p.m. that day. 6 p.m. And they ended up meeting. They signed all the documents. We officially closed that day. I had to still give them all some information, documents, and some different things related to the new home. So I went ahead and I wanted to get them situated and making sure everything got done right. So I went ahead and met them after the walkthrough, and after they closed, I drove all the way 80 miles, a lot of driving. I drove 80 miles down to Broward County, down to their apartment. I sat with them for a couple of hours, and I walked them through all the different paperwork. I walked through how to set up the warranties for all the appliances and the air conditioner. We even got them set up on the electricity, water, cable. I got these people on the phone, so they were all situated. And then they were going back to New Jersey because they're not scheduled to move in here officially until mid-December. So they had some homework to do. They got to order things like window treatments, and they've got to officially get the water on. There were just different things they had to do. They had some homework assignments, we called it, when they got back to New Jersey on their new home here in Fort Pierce. So I made the commitment to them that when the mover gets here, I'll be here for the mover. I will help them and make sure that everything gets moved into their house safely. So that wasn't going to happen until that happened early November. So another adventure, full day adventure with this one. Extra mile. Mitch, the realtor, was really at work here for this day. So I met the movers at 9 a.m. in Fort Pierce, and my client's cousin met us there as well. My client still had to pay the other half of the money due to the mover. So So here we are. I met the mover. We had my client's cousin was there, and my clients, the mover said they wanted cash, $4,000 cash. Well, my clients didn't feel comfortable with cash, so they brought a cashier's check. Well, the movers would not accept a cashier's check. So here they are. We got the mover truck here, and the cousin was here with the check, and the movers would refuse to accept that cashier's check. So what do we do? And the movers were saying, if you don't make a decision soon and get that cash, we're going to bring the truck back to New York, which would have cost another several $1,000s to my clients. So what did we do? We had to think real quick. We had to really think real quickly on our feet. What do we do? So I made the decision. Let's see if we could bring the cashier check to where it was originally taken, where they actually got it. It was at a post office. Went to the post office. Post office doesn't have $4,000 cash. They don't keep cash. So we strike out number one. Then I figured, let's go to the bank. Let's go to where they bank, and let's see if maybe the bank will cash this cashier check and give us the cash. Bank wouldn't do it. So now the truck I thought was heading back to New York. That's not good. That is not good. So I finally, and by the way, the relationship between my clients and the movers was not good. They didn't get along at all. They wouldn't even talk to each other. I was the go-between. I had to bring peace between the two of them. I was speaking with the movers, the manager of the moving company every few minutes. Finally, I convinced my clients to sell the remaining balance. They did that. And then I had to go ahead and find the movers. Where did the movers go? Did they start heading back? Where did they go? It turned out that they did not leave, thank God. They were still staying at the gas station about 2 miles from the community. So I had to go to find the moving truck. And when I got to the moving truck, I had to bang on the door because the mover was sleeping. He was sleeping. So finally I got him up. I said, we have a deal. Let's get this move done. So the moving truck ended up back at the house. By the way, we started at 9 a.m. with the movers, and here we're at 1 o'clock now. So the movers brought the truck back. They started doing the move. I stayed with them the whole time. I spent the whole day with them, making sure this move went smoothly. And thank God the move was done. Everything was unloaded. We didn't finish until 6 o'clock at night. I was tired. What a long day. But the most important thing is that extra mile. Mitch, the realtor, clearly did go to the extra mile, and it really helped my clients, who call me an angel. They're wonderful people, by the way. You're gonna see them on video. So now that everything's moved in, what I wanted to avoid is I didn't want my clients to come into their new home mid-December with all these boxes, and everything was all over the place. So I thought, what do we do? Well, one of my dear friends, Penny, owns a great company that unpacks everything before they move in. So I called Penny. I got Penny to contact my clients, and my clients agreed, thank God. Because the last thing I wanted is I want my clients to come in here and just have a smooth transition and move right into their home, not have to worry about anything. So thank God my clients agreed. It's money, the greatest $2,000 they'll ever spend in their life. So they hired Penny to do the move, and that's where we are now. I met Penny, and I'm gonna walk into the house, and you're gonna see the difference. And I'm also gonna get pictures. Penny will do a before and after. So you're gonna get that. You're gonna see that as well. So I'm gonna take you into the house right now, so you can see what beautiful job that Penny and her team were doing. I want to introduce you to Penny, who's doing this wonderful job. Penny, go ahead and tell us.
Hi guys, Penny Polikoff Preps. I'm the owner of One and Done Organizing Solutions. We serve Palm Beach, Broward, and St. Lucie counties, and we specialize in pretty much all elements of relocation, downsizing, packing, unpacking, and a full home setup. I want to show you what we're doing here today for one of Mitch's amazing clients. They're located in New Jersey, and they'll be moving down in about 10 days. So we are setting up their home to welcome them, and we're going to do everything so that they can literally come home from the grocery store and just start living. We take all of the stress out of the moving process. We call ourselves One and Done because we've brought extra vendors here today. We had somebody come in and repair a broken glass. We had somebody who came in and removed all the trash. We had another vendor who came in and did all the handyman services, repairing minor injuries around the house. And as you can see, my team right now is engaged in putting everything away.
See, they place the furniture.
And we work with our clients who are long distance. We work with them via FaceTime to make sure that as we're doing the process, they are involved as much as they want to be, and so that there's no surprises. We're not setting it up for our lifestyle. We're setting it up to accommodate the way that they want to live when they got here. So take a walk through.
Here's some directions. She made some really great notes.
Yep. We make sure this was our handyman tasks, things to ask the client, and additional things that we have to do. This is our tick sheet. Like any good vendor, any good contractor, we want to stay accountable to all the tasks that need to be finished.
And I love this here. This is direction. Hello, darling. Stay gingerly. No, I respect you. I appreciate you. I love you. Isn't that nice?
Step gingerly.
Step gingerly.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I make love notes around the place for the team, so they always know how much I appreciate them. Let's see. Yeah, just do a little walkthrough. So we're setting up some holiday things.
Everything's being unpacked and put in the
Pantry
closets.
closet. This room here is going to be used as an office and music room. We also will be here to let the delivery center in when they bring the new mattresses for the family. And if you're also in this industry, you want to make sure when you come to a brand new home, you always bring your own toilet paper, your own paper towels, and your own cleaning products. And we also, the client gave us a photograph of the way that she has her house set up in New York, or I'm sorry, New Jersey. And we've been able to keep things pretty much the way that she's used to having them.
Great job, Penny. Great job.
Thank you.
You and your
Yeah,
team.
we put a lot of love into it. We have a great time working together, and we make the whole experience fun for ourselves and for the client.
Okay. Okay, Penny. I thank you for a wonderful job.
Thank
You are a
you.
lifesaver. You're an angel. You're gonna make their move so smooth. This is so badly needed.
Well, thanks for
you.
going the extra mile, Mitch, and bringing us into this amazing job.
Teams win. Teams win. Thank you, Penny. Okay, so I'll finish up with this now. All right, so let me just take it outside. Beautiful job. Thank you, team.
You're welcome.
So Penny is a lifesaver. She's an angel. So now my buyers are going to be able to go into this beautiful home, into their beautiful home, brand new home, and not have to worry about anything. There'll be a few things they're going to have to do. They're still going to have to get some mattresses, and they'll have to do some little moving of furniture. I'm going to meet them there when they eventually move here, because that's going to be the final step of their move, to see them walk into their brand new home. I'll be here for that. I want to also mention that there's 8 more homes left for sale in this community. Another 8 homes to close by the end of the year, all priced under $400,000. Under $400,000. The prices are between $330,000 and $370,000. 2 and 3 bedroom homes. Great value. You're not going to find this value any other place. Certainly not in South Florida, and it's going to be tough to find any place in the country to buy brand new homes under $400,000. 8 left. They're going to close before the end of the year. Please call me, send me an email, shoot me a text. My information is below, so that I can help you make a smooth transition to South Florida.